Good morning. It's your boy, L to the B. I am waking up again from this fabulous day. I had an amazing rest. I didn't sleep. I was at 12:12 last night, but at least it's still not 4 a.m. But I woke up this morning. I still got this nasty pain that's from the mid back that what I had as a problem from doing my shoulder press. So now I'm like, crap, it's back. I must have slept on it wrong. I don't know what I did, but it's painful. But anyways, looking forward to going out tonight with my friend Kimmy. Let's see how that goes. Um, don't really know anything else. I mean, I'm just ecstatic to be happy. My kid just left to go on her beach trip with her mother, and we'll see how that goes. Just a lot of things I think are getting ready to change and just go up. This is life. Nothing stays the same but change. And so she's getting ready to go to, she's going to do the beach, but then later on this year, it'll be her first year going into kindergarten. So that's going to be a huge milestone for her, I'm sure. Big milestone for us as parents. I feel like whenever you're taking your kid through this educational system, and we all know that it's not desirable. Like, no, I don't know any parent that's just like, I am so excited for you to go to school and do the schooling that because we all didn't go through this type of schooling. It's not the same type, and it's always a little bit more stressful, more rules. Like, is as adults, do we even like that? If we don't like it, why do we think our kids are going to enjoy it? So we're putting them in this turn belt system because we don't have anyone to take care of them. I tell parents all the time, I don't like unless you're like so nicely off, like you financially set kind of in a certain way. I tell parents a lot of times the only reason why you're using your public care system is because it's public daycare. It's free public daycare. And it's great that the country set that up, not for us, it's for them. They get to have why else what if they made you if they charged you for the programming that they're about to do and then you didn't like the programming, you could probably go back and say something. I mean, at least ways you'd have a dog in the fight. But now, since you're not, and you're indirectly paying maybe through taxes, they can get away with a whole slew of things in all their programming. And it doesn't have to be, I don't know, it doesn't have to hold up. So, anyways, there's a whole process that's happening. I don't know really what else I'm going to be getting involved with today. I'm letting the day unfold. I'm practicing now a little bit my two times a day eating system. So I've cut it off last night around 8 ish. So today I'm gonna eat a big chunk of meal, one big meal whenever that's the time, probably around 12 or 1, and then finish up in the evening, probably with my drink whenever I go out with her. So it'll be fun. It'll be a good time out. Maybe she'll cancel. I hate to say it, but I do look for projections. I start to project stuff into my reality like, oh, you know what? I'm so tired today. I don't think I really, really want to do it. Let me push this off to another time. I'll be honest, like, I experienced that in the past and I don't care for it. So, like, I'll give people a few chances, but, like, it'll be my weighted scale. Like, I don't really deal with flakiness. Flakiness for me is not okay. Like if I at least if I'm holding if my standards are meeting at least 50% or better. So I'm willing to even give myself a sliding scale to screw up about 50%. And if somebody is screwing up beyond that 50% line for me, it's like I got to really evaluate. One or two couple times is fine. We're all human. But when it starts to become a repeat thing and you're just like, hey, I really appreciate it if you like make plans and you stick to them. Because otherwise I'm losing respect for you and I like to respect the person I'm with. And I think that goes and part of it is that you show respect in return for owning up to your words. I think that's not too much to ask for. And if it is, it is. But you got to define whatever it is that what you're accepting. Sometimes you might have a partner that just does that, and you can forgive them because that's just in their nature. Other areas of their life, they're just outstanding in, and they make up for all that. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to the day. Oh yeah, I said I slept really good. There was this weird dream where I met like an old friend that I hadn't seen in a long time since high school, and it hurt me to see him. And like sometimes I think I've seen him in other dreams, but I don't ever like go and reach out to him. And this one, I reached out to him and I gave him a hug, and we started crying in each other's arms, some boo man stuff. And so we cried, and then he took me to where he was working at, and like in everywhere that I looked in his setup, it was red. I'm not talking about like burgundy red, nothing evil red, but red. It just was like a power red, and he had all this satanic stuff everywhere. I'm like Satan here, little skulls here, worship stuff here, all this stuff. And he told me, I was telling him like, what is all this? I was like, I feel a little uncomfortable, man. He was like, oh, he goes, how much do you know about Satanism? I was like, I don't know anything, man. He was like, oh man. He's like, you need to read this book. He goes, it'll tell you everything, or you need to look up this person. And I think it was a book, and I want to say by Tennessee was the author's name. You gotta understand, like I was trying to keep track of this when I came out of my dream. I was like, oh geez, I need to remember this. But then I went in like 2 or 3 other dreams. I was even trying to remember it in a separate dream after that one. And so I'm just like, damn, I'm trying to keep trying, because I would love to research this. But I forgot what the heck the name of the title was that I was going to be researching when I woke up. So it's called something like something corrections. Something corrections. Like it's like making corrections or something corrections by Tennessee. I'm gonna try to find it. If it's something that exists like this on Satanism, I'm gonna be like, yo, I got pulled that one from the abyss. So we'll see. But it supposedly goes over what Satanism really is, how these aspects are not necessarily should be frowned upon or walked away from. It was like a contrast from what our ideology may be of society, of Satanism, and what that is. And the only reason why I'm presenting it like this here is because when I was finding myself in these uncomfortable discomfort moments, but I was also very conscious that these are constructs that I have programmed into me. I don't know if these are even hold true. And then I think this is why that kind of came up from the surface. Because my friend, for all accounts, seemed normally, this is his whole environment, though. And it was more like he was aligning with energy that was working with him in a positive way. So it wasn't like he sold your soul or all this weird stuff. Maybe you always sell your soul to something. So it was very interesting to watch, and I'm gonna see what I dig up. But anyways, I don't want to drown the video out with me yakking. I'm gonna go on with my day. We'll let you know how that pans out, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Have a wonderful, super duper Wednesday.